We installed the panels. As you could see, the sun is shining. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. It just finished raining, so it's cool, perfect weather for the panels to produce electricity. I'll take you inside the house. It's a little older. It's an older house that's not been refurbished in quite a while, but we have solar power here. And I'll let you say hello to our Chief Technical Officer, Mr. Kwame Esando, who has been working his butt off. And as you can see the labors of his fruit, you can see how dirty he got today because he climbed into the attic. He was on the roof, he was on the ground. Kwame, say hello to everybody. Good job, Kwame. Kwame is killing it. And these are systems that will be going to customers. Let me put lights on. Okay. We're running on NEPA currently because we have NEPA. And NEPA voltage is a little weak. So these are systems we're going to be installing, try and install 2 of these tomorrow. Those are the panels. Those are the batteries. And I'll show you our system. Here's our system. And we built an interesting looking battery box. And as you can see, it's charging. The battery is charging. We're charging with solar and NEPA. NEPA voltage is a little too low. As you can see, 186 volts. Our system produces 233 volts when we run on our system. Okay, so pretty exciting. I will keep you posted. Take care. Well, Chifungwa is putting a 1000 watt system. As you can see, the 4 panels are almost up. You can hear the generator in the background. So what we're trying to do is minimize the running of the generator, and this will power the lights, the fans, and the generator and NEPA will power the air conditioner which they have, and the really big fridge they have. So as you can see, it's a pretty big area, and we're going to at least reduce the cost of fuel for them by 70 to 80% easily. Okay, so they're critical loads, lights, fans, everything we're going to carry for them. So we're almost ready. Now we're going to go inside and you see what we're going to do on the inside. We didn't start the inside work yet. So let me show you where the patch panel is, or the fuse area and the power in. It looks like they have underground cables, which is really good. See, there's another generator over there. This is where, this is what we're going to come in. You see, this is something you'll never see anywhere. You allow moisture in. It's supposed to be moisture proof or moisture resistant, and then someone takes it up because they installed it upside down. Or they were too lazy to make, to do it properly. So they have a 3-phase system, but they're only using a single phase, 1, 2, 3. There's a changeover. Okay, so Astra is going to come in, and Astra is going to do what. So we're running on batteries at Mr. Omenihu Wampa's house. And the first thing we made them do was change their old light bulbs from these to compact fluorescent light bulbs. As you can see, the fan is running. Okay, this is our smallest system. We're waiting to install the panels. And this is Mr. Wampa, the new proud owner of our system. And here is the system installed. Because you can see, it's only using 6% of the capacity with that fan on and the light on. And it's running 50 cycles, 223 volts. And here's our battery bank. We'll be installing the panels out here as soon as we get the bracket made. So here is our custom installation for Mr. Omenihu Wampa in Aba. As you can see, it's on the 2nd floor, and we had to make a custom bracket for this installation. Okay, this is the disadvantage of not coming to a site first before you do an installation. So we had to improvise, and this is what we came up with. We're going to come back a month from now, take the panels off and paint the wood, the metal. I have to drill holes to let water out. As you see the wiring underneath. This is the joys of living in a crowded area. There's always a way around everything if you have a means to think about it. So there we go. The wiring. Our latest installation for President Boniface B.O. Eguzua of Ngwa National Association USA in Intia. As you can see, he has the most panels of all our customers. He has 8. He has 18. He has 1600 watts in panels, and he has a 3 kilowatt inverter. Okay, as you can see it, you can see it clearer. Okay, he just needs to power lights, a couple of fridges, and run his water pump. And the system right now will run his water pump without a problem. We tested it already and it works fine. He has a 1.5 horsepower water pump he shares with his brother, who lives across the street from him. Okay, we're going into the house and we're going to show you the system. It's on and it's in action. As you can see, it's not a very bright sunny day, but it's producing enough electricity to charge. Okay, and we're running off the solar power. So we're running off power from the sun and our batteries. It's actually producing more power than the system itself currently needs. Okay, so we're going to go upstairs and I'm going to show you our installation. It's a pretty big house. It doesn't look that way from the outside, but as you go in, you realize it's huge. Okay, so we're going towards the system so you can take a look. 3 kilowatts is a lot of power. People don't realize it, but for any big house, the minimum we are going to recommend based on experience is 3 kilowatts. So here is the system in action. Okay, 64%. It's 5% usage, 64% the battery. 50 hertz, 221 volts. Okay, we have 4 200 amp hour batteries for a 48 volt system with 200 amp hours. We have a combiner box for safety's sake, and we have a fuse block for additional safety. Okay, so this is President Boniface Eguzua's system in Intia, and right now he has the biggest of all the systems we've installed, and actually it's been a joy, no problems whatsoever. It's run fairly well. It started all the fans, the lights. The only thing we've not connected to it are his deep freezers, but he has more than enough capacity for his deep freezer. Okay, we started the water pump. In fact, the water pump started so quietly and so quickly that the young man in the house did not believe it was working. Okay, thank you. And we're done with the actual installations. Now we're doing fine-tuning on the ones we've done.